Welcome back to another episode of This Is Ice, and we are going to freeze to death, even if we are an ice character and actually should be kind of immune to all of that. Anyway, we are going to explore the Dragonspine, and we actually have to get to that side mission thing. What was it? Yeah, in the mountains. Someone need to get up there. And also I need to unlock the area altogether, so I have to get up there as well. That will be a little bit of a problem, because first and foremost, climbing is not the fastest. I would say that, yeah, I could just climb up there, and that would be easy. But it's not going to work at all, because I will just... Yeah, either I will end out of... have no stamina left. Oh, that looks amazing! Beautiful. Okay, let's not stand there for too long. Don't want to die. There we go. Because that's a little bit inconvenient. Right. Oh, come on. Where did he go? Up there. Alright. So, yeah, we... Let's do some exploration, some whatever thingy. Because the mission, I would say, could take a little while. So we won't finish this in this episode, nor the next one. Wait a minute. This thing is pointing me downwards. That means that archaic thingy is somewhere completely different too. And here we have... Oh, it's dead. A meat source. Good to know. You can actually miss out on those meltable objects extremely quickly. Okay. There's another one. Is there one at least close by? That would be sweet. And not really. There's one. So it wasn't over here. It was... Yeah, I know. Is there a timer for that? Nah. Bam. Got it. Because it could be that the heat actually goes away if you walk for far too long. And there's more of that. So what do we have here? Snow-covered path. Everything in here is snow-covered. Let's see. There we go. So they're like geocules, basically. Yeah. Not only do they behave like geocules, they also can be used like geocules. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's trigger that. Get some heat. Perfect. And then there was, I think, another item falling down there. Now, do I... Oh, goodness. That is not healthy. Alright. Somewhere in front of me, a few meters further. I would say, like, maybe over there. There could be a chest. Alright. Then there's icy stuff down there, and a Seelie all the way over there. I would say it can be somewhere over here. This is where Seelie is. Then, what else do we have? Nothing. Let's just run forward. Do those act like sources of heat? No. No. Don't dig in. Like, these are working like Mora weasels, except that they don't have Mora on them. They're just weasels. Ah. More chests. More anything. Perfect. There's also a recipe for turning the Starsilver into usable objects, but the thing that you have to know about this is that you have to use up the moon resin. Don't quite know the right word for this, but That is the item that you need. Yeah, we're definitely dishing out tons of damage now. Perfect. The change from the mask was actually the best thing to do. There we go. No one can be melted, yes. Well, Winter Wonderland. Meaning that ice melting things. Okay. What was that? This is quite... Oh no, I'm going to die here. There's a chest. I think this was the one. I need a heat source, I need a heat source, I need a heat source, I hear. Doo-dum, doo-dum. Danger. Danger. You're freezing to death. Danger. At the moment when it starts, there's also a little sound being played there. Interesting. So, what else do we have here? Could hide something down here too. Alright, let's open that block up. Bam! Oh, really? No, they have icy shield. Okay, let's see. Maybe with a bit of fire I can get through them. Or maybe I have to use ice is like a solid, so not like it is a solid. That's what ice is. Like you have water, you have ice, and you have steam. But steam usually is heated water vapor, so it has its own name. Also kind of interesting. What's so special about this tree? Does it have anything to do with the... Oh no. No, I'm wet. That's not good. Alright, let's heat up for a moment. Alright, I did get some... I think this was the... What was this one? It says chest. I think it's the one that I iced up, wasn't it? Think so. Alright. What do we have here? Touch the Swort Hilt. Oh, oh. Oh, come on. Can't attack it. Oh, come on. The safety mechanism that stops you from falling from ledges is quite annoying if the ledge is just a centimeter in height or something like that. So something completely unreasonable. How am I going to heat myself now? That's not going to work. Oh no, I lose health extremely rapidly now. Nah, I can't defeat them in 5 seconds. Okay. So... that's a bit iffy. I need a constant heat source for this, and I need it on there. Or, I just pull them... Yeah, that's the better idea. So, when will this actually stop? How far do I need to get away from? There we go. If you just stand far enough away from it, then you won't be frozen to death. Perfect. What else we got? I have to try this challenge again. Bam. Nah, it's not dishing out too much damage. What? Ah, I should have used it. I just now realized, yeah, why not just use fire? I was so brain lagged out there. Okay. And up we go. Let's try this again. So. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and once. And bam, 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 and once, twice, thrice, and... Ooh. Come on. I do reach like unhealthy levels of cold. Come on. Okay. And this one. Oh, where are you going? There. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, no more seconds. Come on. Wow. Okay. Just, I can't defeat them fast enough. That's cheating. That's absolutely cheating. I can't do that quick enough. The shield is in the way. I don't like those mages. Absolutely not. How can I... Like, electricity would be a good way to deal with this, but... in reality, no. I cannot get rid of their shields quick enough. Only thing I can do is try this a second time, and with a bit of luck it works. Probably it won't, but... Let's try this again. And immediately a snowstorm triggers as well, as if it's not difficult enough. Come on. Number 1, number 2, number 3. There we go. Come on. 2, 3, and come on. There we go. Number 1, 2, number 3, and then come on. Ooh. Come on, come on. Huh? How? Nah. I'm not dishing out too much damage. That's the problem. Come on. First and foremost, it immediately starts a snowstorm once you start that challenge. So you have to finish it in time anyway. Otherwise, you're just getting frozen. And then, on top of that, you have to break their shields somewhat. The only way to do this is with constant fire attacks. Amber is not the character to do constant fire attacks, or at least something that interacts with ice and water, like electricity or fire are your best bets on this. The issue with this though is that once you have depleted the shields, you have to dish out tons of damage again, and you have to fight them close together. So a character that is able to pull the enemies together, like an animal character, would be quite useful. Yeah, like 50 seconds are definitely not enough. I need better equipment, and Kaya needs to be at least level 80, and his weapon... I don't know if his weapon is level 80 at the moment or not. No, it's not. So that's one reason why I think I'm not dishing out that much damage with him. I need to ascend the weapon. Yeah, why don't I just do that? Yeah. This is the weapon that will be used by Bennett anyway, so I can definitely do that. But I need some material for that as well. Snowstorms greatly accelerate sheer cold accumulation. If you cannot get to safety in time and are unprepared for such weather, you may face an unfortunate fate. I didn't face that unfortunate fate at the moment, but it's still a bit iffy. How can you have a snowstorm get triggered by a challenge? That is absolute cheat. Oh no, wait a minute, I have to melt this thing. Yeah, tear down the wall.
こいつはどうだ。この瞬間、お前は永遠を創世のこれ。
Can we get this one done?
異形を見届けよ。疑似よ。これ。
There we go. How much? What about the like? He still has the Harbinger, right? What about his crit rate? 19%. Because he's not full health. Yeah, something was off. What about that? An ice shield wall miHoYo. A miHoYo that uses a cryo shield to protect itself. Its shield will regenerate in sub-zero climate. Attack with pyro or other elements that can react with cryo to crush its defense. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. And I also need to... Okay, I can't do that. Do we have... The strange crystal seems to either trigger cryo effects or it triggers this sub-zero freezing thing altogether. Don't want to die from this, so let's heat this up real quick. What did I say about interacting with anything that's interactable? So, let's open this thing, precious chest. Oh, we got some nice items in there. Nice. How do you interact with this thing? Oh, okay. So you just destroy it like so, and everything is fine. Heh. You can't even destroy the structure like that. Look at... That is absolutely high amounts of damage. That's weird. Nope. Not going to work that well. Alright. So, I did this. Then the sword in the grind I can only do if I leveled up my items. And for these, I need special kind of balls. Balls of steel, by the way. Hey, I can get into one of those domains with a bit of luck. They do. Nope. Nah, not right now. Tomorrow, maybe. Tuesday and Friday, and of course everything on Sunday. So I need those thingies. And they start dropping in green, uncommon. Was it common? Yeah, uncommon rarities. There is sadly no common item that can be used like this. Ah, 7,000. That is so, so cool. So, do we have... Nope, there's nothing there. Nothing that's frozen. Oh, wait. There's one of those fiery mages. They're not fire, they're like freezing. And what about this one? It definitely was here. Yeah. The whole exploration business I did. And then I only have to get to the other side. Wait. Ugh. Oh, come on. No. Oh, I have to break that shield. Rosebud. No, what? Okay. No. Don't just step away and get a shield. Come on, like every enemy seems to be extremely annoying when it comes to that sort of thing. Okay, and one other thing that the game needs to handle is a quick switch and ultimate trigger. Because if you already are on the character itself and you click the quick switch ultimate key combination, then the ultimate will be ignored, and that's not cool. Oh, why does it take so long? I hate shield characters so much. Okay. Now we're good. So let's open this real quick. Open this up. Bam! Nice, nice, nice. So does it? Yeah, it actually reduces the heat a little bit. And it stops you gaining that heat too. So nice, nice, nice. But it's not a permanent solution. The most permanent solution would be to find something to burn and then yeah, heat yourself up there. What do we have here? Oh, oh, it's in there. And here we have, oh, meat. Great. Come on. There. Heat sources. Of course, Noel's shield triggered. Come on. That shield is supposed to be useful in fights, not in like... Well, actually, it is kind of useful in here too. I hope. So, what is it I wanted to do? I wanted to check the map here for a moment. Like there's the sword and there's this chest. Where am I looking at? Actually, this chest here is definitely open, like that one over there. Then I have another chest and a sword. What about that chest? It's behind me. There's nothing. Okay. So that was opened. Perfect. Now then, do I want to go further this way or do I not? Actually, I could try that, yeah. Let's see what's at the end of this world. Hey! There's nothing in there, is it? There's nothing in there but empty space. Like, come on! There's always just empty space in there. Safety rations or safety supplies or whatnot. Everyone who came across that just opened it up, took it out, and then never replaced it because they died in the Dragonspine. That's what happens. It's a nice idea to put survival items somewhere where you can, well, where you are in heavy need of it. But in addition to this, you also need some kind of unspoken rule where everyone who comes across that is obliged to put something else in there at least. Or like an always trade kind of thing, where if you put, if you take something out, then you have to put something in. Doesn't need to be the same object, like just something. Someone else might be in need of that, so who knows? As long as it's actually something useful that you can use in the situation itself and not in a future instance. So money wouldn't count for this. Like, money is useful, yes, but it's not a fix in the situation where you have the problem. Because it's only good when you have already a solution available, but you just can't buy the solution, let's say. Okay, let's get more heat up here. Yeah, where am I going? Do I want to get higher up? Or do I want to get further right? That's the thing. Let's just try to get higher up. I want to unlock that Dragonspine thing. Might Well, actually, no. The distance is a bit too much. Okay, no, there's nothing. Hey. Oh. Good old sources of heat. Ah, meat. Same thing. Heat, meat, and eat, right? Same stuff in this game. Keeps you alive. Yeah, eating keeps you alive because it regenerates stamina. Heat keeps you alive because you don't lose stamina. And meat keeps you alive because you can eat it. Or actually no, you can put make steaks out of meat, so you can revive yourself. So EAT is good for life. Now let's can I detonate that thing? Nope. You do need a claymore character, otherwise you will hack on it for a little bit too long. And in a fighting situation, then you also need a claymore character. And quickly switching towards it might be a little bit of a hassle, so you should try to have your main damage dealer be a claymore character to begin with, and then you would fix so many things. Yeah, doesn't really matter what the support character is doing. As long as they have an ability that's somewhat useful. Then you have your main damage dealer, then you have an archer, and then you have whatever is necessary to make the combo possible. So, what do we have here? Oh! Of course, more Hilichurls. Are they actually immune to the cold? Everybody needs to heat up except for the Hilichurls. They don't care. They just love it. Wait. Let's heat that up. There we go. Good. Have I seen any strange other objects around or not? There's another heat source there. What else? No, that's interesting looking, but I don't see any item that could be picked up. What about? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I only see mint, nothing else. Oh, there's an Agate or blood thingy. It's like maybe a little bit further. Red. Don't know what it's called. Let's just label it by the color. Bam! Poor creatures. Getting killed because of bloodlust. There we go. Why can't I just take this thing and put it on a stick? Yeah, torches. Why not just take a torch with you? There are so many technological advancements. Ah, goodness gracious. I think I'm actually getting into the mountain instead of out of it. What is that? Yeah. It's a frozen barrier. Okay. That's weird. For a split moment there, I did not take any cold levels. Strange. Oh, wait a minute. Why don't I just mark this stuff? Somewhat in front of me. Let's go over there. Somewhat in front of me. Barrier. Barrier. Bam. Maybe you can destroy the... Ooh. Nope, there's nothing up there. Like a Seelie would have fit on there as well. then you could maybe just climb somewhere over here. And also it makes the same sound when some of these red crystals appear. Similar to the geocules. Oh, that's where it is. On top of trees. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Do we have anything else in red? No, it's just those crystals. No one looks up, ever. No matter what. So, slowly but surely. There we go. An agate. That's what it is. A crimson agate. Or agate, or... let's call him agate. Yeah, went this way, and then... the other way would be just further up, I believe. What do we have here? Nothing? There's another one there. Could be stuff there. Where am I going? Ooh! Uh-oh. Pichu, 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 pichu. Oh no. I wanted to go further to the left, but there was a wall there. So let's stand here, wait for it to barrage, and then we go to the left. And then we attack again, and then we do the same thing towards the right. There we go. Problem solved. Now. Okay, so there's water in the way. Water that is not frozen solid. That's the first thing. How does that happen? Maybe it's this heat source that kept the water still unfrozen. Freezeless. Ooh. Oh yes, right around the corner. Okay, that's perfect. Because now I have... let's just activate the thing. And it did what I guess it would. And let it go. Yeah. Now everything is taken care of. What is it? Record of serial number WHO57104. 0.3232323. Uh-huh. That's a strange record. Can you do something with that knowledge or not? Because what if it's a code that you have to put into 0.32 minus 32 points. Okay, 0.32 minus 32 point minus 322 minus 3. That's weird. But it's always 3's and 2's and minuses and everything. Come on. Let's get up there. Get up again. There we go. Oh, that's Seelie. But let's try fight those creatures first. Blam! Oh, that's a nice way to destroy those shields real quick. This again. Yeah, you definitely need fire in order to fight those. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, yes, I do want to start it. I was just not sure what it actually did start, because I didn't see the pillar itself. I was just getting some prompt to start things. Don't just click on random buttons. That's one rule to follow. If there's a big red button somewhere, don't just press it. Think about it first, just for a moment. Alright. Now I need to do something with those artifacts. How much more do I have? 53 something. And I wanted to keep that in order to upgrade some other nice items. And artifact upgrades. Alright, so which ones might be most interesting? The flowers. Yeah, that one is that's a bit meh. Everything in here except for this one. Yeah, I just want to go for pyro damage bonus because he seems to be a pyro damage user. It's just that crit damage and crit rate might be much more useful altogether. And they could put this on albedo. No, actually albedo would not utilize it that much. Increases shield strength by so and so much. Actually, I'm always surrounded by shields, so that effect will be permanently available. But I need the retracing bleed or bolide or whatever. Retracing bleed. Bolide, there we go. I got the watch, energy recharge, HP. Attack might be one of the better ones. That's 2. Of course, those are purple. Same for this one. Of course, of course, these 3 are available, and with crit damage even. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so should I go for crit damage? Because this one would improve my normal damage with him, but then he infuses his attack. How do infusions and normal damage improvement work? Like, does the infusion happen at the end? Your damage gets improved, but then the damage type itself gets changed? Or is it that your damage type gets changed, and because of this you have to go with a different calculation? Like, which of them is it? It would be nice if the infusion happens afterwards and not before. Because that would make things with normal and charge attack damage bonuses much more viable. Otherwise you have to go for pyro damage bonuses or electro bonus or whatnot. The one corresponding to the right element that gets infused. Physical damage bonus, Jesus. But yeah, if I just level up the item, then nothing would really change, would it? I have 5 of these in here. This one's crit damage 30%. I could really make use of this. Either this one or this one. Damage against opponents affected by pyro. Like, it... Gain an additional 40% normal and charge attack damage. Nah, I need the 4-piece set effect of this. The enemy needs to be affected by pyro all the time. I'm just thinking like, okay, which one of the two is pretty cool, but nah. It's just that normal attacks might be pretty good on the main damage dealer, but who's supposed to take the rest of it? Huh. It's just a nice item to have, but I don't know if I'm going to keep that one. Maybe I should upgrade another one, like... definitely not this one. Definitely not this one either. Don't we have, like, geo damage somewhere? No, there's no geo damage. Not in here, not with a 5-star, is there? No. Absolutely not. What about her items? Does she have? Nah, the flower is 5 stars. I just want to level up that bloody weapon. But I can't enhance it, because I don't have enough of these. Mist Veil, Gold, Elixir. How many do I have, by the way? Let's check on these real quick. It's weapon upgrade, so no, it's not this one. These, I think. Or is it crafting? Nah. That's eating and stuff. Yeah. The blue ones are completely missing. The green ones I do have. But no, I need the purple ones. Can only get them tomorrow. Too bad. That's also really annoying. Like, why can you only farm certain pieces of equipment at certain days in the week? Like, what the hell? That's not cool. What if I need them, but I don't have time to play this game on a specific day? Then just Sunday is the day to play this. But what if Sunday is also out of the question, right? That's a nice way to like keep you playing the game on almost every day of the week, because you have to grind for this item, then another item, then another item, and so on, right? It spreads it apart, but in the end, what if you only need a specific item and the rest is like useless or whatever? That's not cool. Absolutely not cool. It's a nice idea though, for MMO games, because that gives a certain social aspect to it. And if you put in there also some event that you can only do or do even better as a group, then you would also improve the the fun factor of it as well. Like, that's actually a pretty decent thing. Stuff like that should not be in a solo adventure like Genshin Impact, or a game that's mainly focused on solo adventuring. There is a multiplayer option in there, but that is not quite necessary. So, what is it I wanted to do? Get rid of some artifacts. Yeah, that was actually the main thing. In order to get some artifacts, I need to spend artifacts. And in order to spend artifacts, I need to upgrade artifacts. And in order to upgrade artifacts, I need to pick one that is supposed to be upgraded. Now the question remains, which one is supposed to be... Nah, I'm going for the physical damage. No, not the... We're going for the headpiece first. Let's enhance this. It's interesting that I don't have any more 2-star items. I just have 3-star ones. So strange. Alright, now which one gets upgraded next? It's the attack. Hey, no more money. Too bad. So, what if I get rid of this? Oh. Come on. That's so close. That is so close. Alright, what about his attributes? How is he? 793. Decent. I can only give him like one experience flap. Alright, now where's this Agate thing? It's all the way over here. Okay. I want to finish this actually by interacting with that statue or whatever that is. Could be a tree, could be a statue. I think it's a statue. Yeah, it was the statue. What's behind there? Wait a minute. Hey, another wow. Okay. That looks interesting. Let's mark this real quick. Right in front of me. There is a thing. Whatever. Let's call it what it is. I think I have no idea what it's used for. You can trigger it, but you have to break the seal first, so... Maybe I should call it a strange thing. Stranger things. That reminds me of a thing. Wait. There's a Seelie as well. Now where are you gonna go to? Come on. Bam! Now what happens? Stuff gets triggered. Okay. That one triggers an updraft. Ooh, okay. And the Seelie goes where? Please don't be that far. Yeah, it's really close by. That's nice. And then that Seelie produces heat for me. That's also pretty good. And then I can go and there's another sword. The white iron greatsword. That looks interesting. Weapon switcher. White iron greatsword. The first of its kind. Defeating an opponent restores 8% HP. Don't have this thing. Let's see. There's a damage boost. Nope. Also damage boost. So the 8% HP Cull the Weak are also, I believe, on this one. Yeah, Cull the Weak. Interesting. So the refinement or the bonus effect can be found on different items altogether. Very interesting. Oh, wait. This is a new item with probably some kind of backstory to it. Does it have a description? There we go. A lightweight greatsword made of white iron with a silver sheen. When swung rapidly, the flashes of light can blind the enemy. However, the sword is not usually used as a weapon. According to the way of warriors of old, when a comrade falls in battle, polished weapons will line the ground where they fell. Though such rituals as these are no longer in fashion, some few still remember what they mean. Yeah, and how is this supposed to give me more health? And whoop, forward, upwards, perfect. We got the crimson agates. Bam! There's nothing in there. Of course. Hey, chest. You cannot interact with it. You have to melt it first. So, how do I melt? Yeah. Now I have the way. And also, I have to trigger this mechanism. let's quickly melt that statue so that I can teleport in here. There we go. Statue of the Seven. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. That was also a really interesting animation. It started to unravel itself slowly and then went to 100%, like 5, 10, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 100. Really interesting. Everything in there is just ice or caves or anything. There's really no way to tell you exactly where you are. Whereas in the open environment over here, you have at least certain certain terrain features that you can orient yourself with. Like this must be a mountain, like a peak thingy. Then you have some houses you can look at. Whereas in here, you have like a road. Every now and so on, you have a ruin. But the rest is inside the mountain. And then you have to guess, okay, what is it that you're looking at? Like, is it further to the right, further to the left? What kind of camp is that? A Statue of the Seven. Hey, let's try some can't worship it. It's at level 9, that means this is the last one. Yeah, 15. And the previous one was 30 geoculi, so twice the amount. So where are all the remaining, how much is it? 13 animalcules. I think I can't find them in the Dragonspine because this is the Crimson Agate territory. So some of them might be in the Stormbearer area. Eh? Bam. Very interesting. Okay. There are multiple thingies to interact with. Like there's this one here. That one is glowing even. You can start it. Then it might do things. Who knows? Let's get ourselves upwards. This is not glowing though. Don't know if you... Okay. Now this one gets triggered. Do we have to trigger them in the right order, or what does that do? Then there's number 3 over there. Alright. And that could do something as well. Maybe it's triggers 3 chests at the bottom of it. Nice. With tons of stuff in it too. Stuff that is... Why do I suddenly have so many traveler's swords? No, when I'm not in dire need of them, I get them thrown at me, almost. Anyway, I can also use them to refine the effect, don't I? He had that one. So let's enhance this. Refinement, there we go. Let's take this one, refine, and now it's maxed out at 2%. Sweet. That is the perfect heal sword for a defense-oriented character. If it just wouldn't be for the crit damage that's necessary, and also the improving crit rate. Altogether, this thing gives you a bonus roughly 10% of damage, I think. Like, if this item is on its own, of course. The 28% crit rate, they have to be calculated against the bonus crit rate over here, the 42%. Of course, you have a base crit rate there too, but let's just see this item as one in singular thing. So, yeah, if it would be 100% crit rate, the crit damage would be 42%. But because it's only 28% of this item, which is roughly a third, or roughly 20%, or something like that, or roughly 25%, which is a fourth, which is roughly 10%. Or actually slightly higher, let's say like 15% increase in damage. 15% increase in damage. So if you take, let's say, a 15% increase in damage. 15% increase in damage. How would 15% increase in damage? How would a defense sword actually account for that? Like, this is 19% defense bonus. Now the question is, how much is that? 19% defense. I said this is roughly 15% bonus, right? So if I would level up the sword, the defense sword, then maybe he would benefit from it even more. Not on the crit rate, but the minimum damage goes up because it's defense oriented and not attack based. I would just lose out on the crit rate altogether. I still have a little bit of crit rate left. The crit damage would lower by a significant amount. But compared to the Traveler Sword, the only problem is that the refinement ability is kind of like, well, not really usable. Because I have no idea if you can trigger this with a character that's on the sidelines. I have to check this with another damage test. So this one needs to be leveled up to the maximum, then compared to this over here. It just looks like higher numbers must be better, but in the end, because of the way crit is multiplied with crit rate, it might even be worse. And if you have a decent amount of crit damage already, then you can sacrifice a little bit of those high crit damage numbers as well. That's weird. Okay, we are at how much defense? 2,100. If I would just put more defense on there, in the end, the crit rate or the crit damage of a flower and the normal damage of the flower would not separate too far from each other. It would actually get closer and closer together, so the crit rate goes lower, and the minimum damage increases. So, but if we are really lucky, the crit damage also increases because of better base values. So both of those lines go upwards, but the crit damage line is going slower than the minimum line, and then they cross at some point where there are diminishing returns again, where the crit rate won't be that useful anymore. But I think we haven't found that spot yet. So I said that I wanted to end this episode once I unlock that statue, and I will right now. And then we're going to explore whatever else is in here. And with a bit of luck I can... What's this one? In the mountains. Yeah, just something in the mountains. There's a hard ice blocking the path into the mountain. Okay. With a bit of luck I can get the reward if I open up that solid blockade thing. This will be done in the next episode, as I said. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!